pretty picture from Thailand. President Putin's invasion of Ukraine has led to suffering for his own people, including Russians who were overseas at the time, and now they're trying to get home. International sanctions have left many with no money at all, and with so many flights to Russia canceled, they have no easy way to return before their money runs out. Elizabeth Palmer met up with some of the thousands of Russians who are stranded in the popular tourist destination of Phuket in Thailand.
Thailand's tropical beaches and turquoise seas don't look so much like paradise when you're running out of money with no way home. Max Kisilyov is one of thousands of Russians trapped here by fallout from the invasion of Ukraine. His bank card stopped working when U.S.-led sanctions kicked in, and Visa and MasterCard cut off Russian accounts. Then he and his partner, Artyom Sedov, found out that their flight, like most to Russia, had been canceled.
How worried are you?
Kind of worried because this situation, we don't know what's going on. We just don't feel safe.
I'm scared to be in Russia and I'm scared to be here.
The resort island of Phuket has catered to Russian tourists for years. But the war has turned what should have been a vacation into a nightmare.
I'm worried for the future. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't figured out how we'll live. Just don't know.
Uliana Maligina got money from an ATM just before they stopped working, so she can still feed her girls in their rented house. But not everyone is so lucky.
I hear lots of stories. Most of them are sad. Some Russians don't have cash. Their cards are blocked. And they even don't have money to buy food.
Stranded Russians have set up an online help group with advice on flights and cheap rooms, and not only for themselves.
People here help both Russians and Ukrainians. It doesn't matter of the nationality. Russians help Ukrainians, and Ukrainians help Russians.
Resort owner Toke Terkelson is offering desperate Russians free beds. Yeah. And they tell him things they won't or can't, for their own safety, say to our camera.
They're actually telling me that they should get rid of Putin, of course.
And what are they telling you about the war? Are most of them against it?
All of them against it. They're ashamed.
And for Artyom and Max, there's a discouraging message from family back home.
My mother says, don't come to Russia.
Mine's the same. They feel not safe for me to be in Russia right now.
Hard words to hear from loved ones, but for as long as they can afford it, they've decided to stay put.
The real urgency for thousands of stranded Russians now is to get access to their money somehow, so they can either buy a ticket home or simply survive abroad while they wait out the war. For CBS Mornings, I'm Elizabeth Palmer in Phuket.
Wow. A reminder, there's a difference between everyday Russians and then the Russian government and the Russian military, distinct groups.